everybody, I'm Alex Wink Inc. Michael, the company man, the numbers guy. Welcome back into the boardroom. I hope you all had a great day. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty solid. I mean, I'm grinding every day. Man, this studio rebuild is finally finished. Still kind of putting the finishing touches on it. By the time you see this video, I'll probably have already sent a picture out of it on Instagram or whatnot. But I'm doing well. I'm doing solid. I gotta say, the channel growth is great. Hanging out with you all has been tremendous. Videos every day. I'm loving doing this. It's been tremendous. And what I have today is another brand new to the channel box. I don't know how I keep doing it, but man, we're finding boxes every single day, it seems like, and I don't care. I love getting them. And this one comes from a member of our community. This is from Mountain Peak Comics. MTN Peak Comics. They are on Instagram. I'm going to link Mountain Peak Comics down below. And this is a little bit of a different style of box than what we're kind of accustomed to. So, for one, Mountain Peak Comics, what they offer is 10% of the proceeds of these boxes go back to the local comic shop to support them through this virus and all that stuff that's going on in the world, to kind of help support them, to keep them afloat. So I think that's a really cool cause, a really unique cause. Haven't seen a lot of that out there. Again, I'm relatively new to the comic book community. I say that a lot, but I think that's kind of a unique cause. So I'm going to link their Instagram down below, Mountain Peak Comics. At this point, I think he still has some of these boxes left. You may want to jump on them because here's the next part that's interesting. So these are $15 each shipped. Now, what's interesting about these is I believe it's a 100-box run so far, and it's a $15 shipped for 1 to 4 boxes, or $10 for 5 boxes or more. And you're going to get a minimum value of $10 with a 25% chance of getting a hit over 10 for an individual book. So you have an opportunity to get a nice book out of these. But what's interesting is at that price point, I think you're only getting 1 to 2 books in each one. Now, I've seen a couple people have some that have opened these, and I gotta tell you, it was actually pretty solid what I saw, so I'm excited. So I think I actually have 6 of these in here. I think I bought, I'm trying to remember what numbers I have. It looks like I have number 6, 8, 27, 35, 41, 40. I got a lot of these. I think I've got 6 total. So without further delay, let's get into the Mountain Peak Comics. We'll say $10 to $15, depending on how many you buy. Comic book mystery box. First time for the channel. So let's get this bad boy cracked open here and kind of see how we did here. So it shipped them in a priority mailer. Looks like we're all kind of shipped in here. Let's see kind of how we got. Oh yeah, bubble wrapped up. This is nice. Not too shabby at all. Oh yeah, now sometimes you want to see some white pages, but it looks like we got some brown pages. Oh, this is even better. He's actually numbered my boxes. They're all separate. That's awesome. So they're shipped together, but they are actually packaged separately. So right here off the top, so it looks like box 6 has 2 books in it. So that's kind of what we're going to expect here in this run. So I'll try to peel this tape quickly since these are packaged. So looks like you probably get roughly 2 books. It's hard to say exactly, but so far this box right here has 2 books, and they are old books. So that is nice. You know, we always say you get a little bit of that old goodness and it makes you feel good, because I think these are called the oldie but goodie mystery boxes right here. And I think it looks like he's probably still got around half of them left. So this is box 6. Right off the rip here. Wow, okay, so this is pretty cool. I like this cover, not too bad. You got the Spectacular Spider-Man, the blue, there was like a blue, red, and green, I believe, of that foil, or I should say that holographic cover there. So not too shabby. It's actually in really good condition as well. I like that, it's nice. That's in solid condition. I actually have one of these, which has a sketch remark by Sam De La Rosa on it. And next up, we've got number 1, the Saga of Crystar, the Crystal Warrior. So not too shabby right there. So that's a number 1. That is a $2 book. Is that 1983? Not too shabby. I don't know the Crystar spec yet, but you never know. So that was box number 6 right there, it looks like. Yeah, box 6. So let's get into box 8 next. So, or we should say package 8. And this one looks like it has 2 books as well. As I peel off, again, the tape is actually really well done. Modest. Not, you know, not overdone. I like that. I appreciate that a lot. Man, sometimes you get on this tape game and it gets out of hand fast. So we'll rip this real quick. And it's on the sides, not across the top. Well done on the packaging. Ooh, okay. This is good, and it's a very, very clean copy. Alpha Flight #1, the first dynamic double-size issue. I'll take that for sure. I mean, and again, on boxes this price point, you just can't really lose, in my opinion. I mean, everything's bagged and boarded. I mean, there's not much you could expect at a price point like this with 10% supporting your LCS. Next up is Depth in the Depths, and I don't think this is a key or anything major, but it's Uncanny X-Men #293. I'm always down to get some Uncanny X-Men. I've got a huge block to try to fill. So that is always helpful. So let's jump into box 27. So I can already tell you, these are legit to me anyway. I feel like these are pretty solid. Looks like it's 2 books per box. Now it definitely behooves you to buy more. So I mean, I would definitely buy 5 if you're gonna do it. Definitely pick up 5 of them as opposed to like 1 or 2, because that price point drop is substantial. I mean, you're saving 33% a box by picking up 5 as opposed to 1 or 2. So this is awesome right here. We got a 30-cent book here. John Carter, Warlord of Mars, #2. That is nice. And then, man, right into a little bit of Spider-Man. We got a spectacular Spider-Man here. What is that? Number 153. We got a spectacular Spider-Man #153 right there. Not bad. That was box 27. So let's get into box 35 next and see what we got. So these are oldie but goodie. I'm with you. I kind of like the box name. It fits. I'm sorry, half the video is going to be me peeling tape. But I like it, though, because if you would package them together, I think that's a mistake. I think people would be kind of upset. So the way he did this, with the box numbers on there, kind of showing you, hey, I like this seems transparent and good. Like, it is truly random. So this is box 35. Okay, wow. You got the Elektra Saga #1 right there. And I'm kind of seeing some red dots on these. I don't know, like that says 3, 8, 7. Maybe that's a price point or a value. It didn't really dawn on me until I started looking, but that's a really cool, clean book right there. It's an odd cover. Who did the cover on that? Frank Miller? Maybe he did. But still, the Elektra Saga #1. And then we got an ASM right here, ASM 297. That's what makes me kind of feel like the price points are the red dots to some extent. That is a beautiful cover with the black suit, Dr. Octopus tearing him up. I love that. Man, ASM covers are the best. That's why these books hold so much value. Got a newsstand. So let's get into number 41 and kind of see. So if that's the case, that's even more transparent if those values are actually, you know, hold true. This one has an extra piece of tape on it. Uh-oh, this is box 41. And we got an extra piece of tape on the bottom. That could be a good sign for us right there. Just one extra little piece of tape. This one book looks old, at least old-ish anyway. Let's see if we can get it. Get this all off here. All right, so we got 3 books in this one. Uh-oh. So we got Machine Man, the Living Robot, #8. He's got 2 on that. So that's a yellow tag. So here I am with the dots again. You know the company man and the pricing, or the little dot colors. There's all kinds of theories. It's still unproven. We have no clue what all the dots mean, but these may just mean prices. We got Uncanny X-Men #4, #280, and he's got a 4 on it, so maybe that's marked for $4. Very possible. And then we got a Ghost Rider Midnight. What is that called? Midnight Massacre? Wow, that is cool looking. That's almost like it's recycled book. That's cool. It's got an X there, but that X is actually on the bag, not the book itself. That's kind of cool looking. So yeah, I don't know what those little dots mean, but let's get into my last box. We got number 48 right here. So last box, number 48. And we're going to see how we did on this. If I can ever... struggling. The company man's struggling with the blue tape. Like I said, these are packaged like way better than, they're taped way better. You know, you always like to see a Gemini mailer or whatnot, but still, this is number 48. This one has 4 books in it. Holy cow. We got the Punisher, number 25, guest starring the Shadow Masters. Right there. So not too shabby. He's got a 1 on that. Man, $1 book, I don't know. Next up, I've gotten this before, Nikki Doyle, Wild Thing, number 1. Look at that, you got Venom Carnage on that. First spectacular issue. That's a really cool cover too. And then, jumping into a little bit more Ghost Rider goodness, number 36 here. Ghost Rider number 36. Not too shabby. And then another ASM book, number 291, The Spider Slayer Strikes, Black Suit ASM 291. And that is our Mountain Peak Comics books, boxes. Now I gotta say, again, that is a nice rack of older books. All of them are, there's not gonna, pretty good condition. Some of them are mid-grade, I would say, but still, for older books at this price point, it's hard to beat. But as I always say, you let me know in the comments below what you think. I'm going to link Mountain Link Comics Instagram down below in case you all want to check these boxes out. That's part of the game here. We just show the boxes. You guys let me know what you think. Sound off. I like these. I actually kind of like these. I like the cause. I like that 10% of the proceeds go to it. I definitely think it behooves you to buy 5 as opposed to anything under that, so you can get it for $10 instead of $15. But as always, I'm always interested to hear what you think. I read and respond to every single comment, so thank you to those. You guys have given me such tremendous feedback. You've taught me so much about comic books. And, I'm just growing my collection and loving it. I'm absolutely loving being a part of this community. And it's humbling that you all let me. You all let me stand up here and do this, and for whatever reason you watch, and I'm telling you, I mean it, I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much, what you guys allow me to do. So, enough of that stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. Kind of a lot of cool stuff coming up. There's a lot of different stuff coming up I think you're gonna like, so we'll see. I'm always gonna open boxes. That's the one true thing, and I'm always gonna give back to the community. But follow me on Instagram, W1NKINC. But that is it for this one, and I will see you all on the next one.